This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody, it is your old pal Rob back yet again with another senseless video. You know, the funny thing about this, and I want to make this clear, especially to a lot of the new people that are here. I go to the gym every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, I train and I think, and most of the time, that's where I get my ideas. These things don't come in my head, you know, oh, I got to find content. I'm working out, and then all of a sudden I just start thinking about gaming, because I'm always thinking about gaming, because I love it, just like you guys do. And I go, you know something, that's kind of interesting. Let's see if we can make a video of it. So I come home every morning very early, and I flip on the camera, and I don't have a script. I may jot down some things, you know, games, just so I don't forget the games, especially when I'm making something like we are now. And I just kind of spew to you guys. So it's never something to try to get clicks. It's something that's on my mind. And these are subjects that pertain to this channel and our grouping. And I'm always curious in what you guys think. So I always look forward to your fantastic feedback that you guys give all the time, because it really means a lot. And it teaches me a lot, because I'm not the smartest tack in the box, sharpest tack in the box, basically. Today, we're going to be looking at multiplayer games that are much better played as a solo game, because I've been thinking, you know, that I've been here, you know, since my son got married and had children, we don't get to play games much. So the channel's evolved from playing out in the kitchen every Saturday and having my wife cook for us and us doing a live stream with you guys, to now, you know, we have this giant studio here and nobody to play with. It's amazing. But I was thinking about multiplayer games that I have enjoyed that much more playing them solo. And I've been playing a lot of solo stuff because, well, I'm the only one playing it, right? And reviewing it and looking at it. So it's been very enjoyable, and I wanted to go over some of the games that really shine for me, that stood out. And I made a little list here, and I'm really curious, what multiplayer games do you guys have that you feel play better solo, and that you're enjoying more playing solo than with a group of people? There's a couple, and I'm going to go backwards in time a little bit here. The first one is Zombicide. Zombicide really stands out for me because I really enjoy the AI. When you have a good AI, and the AI is very simple. You're in the street, you're making noise, you're in a building, you're making noise, we're coming to eat you. And that is about the greatest AI that you can ever have. And I really enjoy how that plays out, and how you get overwhelmed and just chewed up pretty good. And the only thing that I never liked about Zombicide is, if I have a shotgun and 2 squares over, my friend is being attacked by a bunch of zombies, I should be able to have no problem in shooting those zombies. I've survived this long in the apocalypse. Don't you think I'd be a pretty good shot at this point? But it's always, well, you hit your friend first. Well, we always house rule that. I think a lot of people do. Another game that really stands out is Madara. You could play it. It is a Japanese role-playing game, and it plays very well with extra people. But I have enjoyed this story, and the AI is so good. I've enjoyed playing this by myself. It's been a joy and a ton of fun, and it is a great game. And the 1.5 is coming very soon. You're going to want to check that out. I'm telling you, go to Succubus Publishing, check out their games, what they've got cooking. You're going to be able to get the 1.5 there. I'm telling you, you pick this game up, you won't be disappointed. It's a fantastic game. Another game is from a fantastic company that I absolutely love, and that is Chip Theory Games. The quality is through the roof, and these next two games are from them, and I really, they work so well. I've played Too Many Bones with Candace here live, and we had so much fun, but I enjoy playing that solo. I really do. It's such a joy. It's such a strategic. It pushes all your gray matter to another level, and it's just a fantastic experience. Another game from them is Hoplomachus. I said it right, so I'm not going to say it again. All three of their Origins, Rise of Rome, and the Lost Cities are just great playing against somebody. Gladiators, smash mouth kind of stuff. And I love these games, and I really think they are fantastic. But I enjoy the AI. I enjoy playing by myself. I play that game quite a bit by myself. Again, it's something that's great with another player, but even better solo. That's just the way it is for me. One of the greatest solo games of all time is Mage Knight, but it is a multiplayer game. There's a lot going on, but the solo game is just so much fun, and it makes it one of my top games of all time. I absolutely love the game, the experience, everything with it. It's a game that I will never get rid of out of my collection because it just stands out. Another one, surprisingly, that I enjoy is Doom. Now, Doom is basically a descendant of Descent. And Descent is also on here too. And I'm going to talk about both these games at the same time. Descent, first edition, and then I really enjoy playing that by myself, especially with the rules that you can get at Board Game Geek. And I found it enhanced the game even more with the Overlord AI that people have developed. And there's been many versions of it, but each one has its own pluses and minuses, but it's been that much more enjoyable. The second edition of Descent, once they added the app, it even made it even better. It made me enjoy that more than playing in a group. And Doom, it's the same thing. I enjoy playing that game together. We painted it. I have the second edition and the first edition. And both games I really enjoy playing on my own. Another game that I don't think that you would think would be a game that I would gravitate to is Everdell. Everdell is a great game with a bunch of people. It's a work replacement type of game, and I enjoy those games. I really love work replacement in a lot of ways. And work replacement is always great with a bunch of people. But Everdell does it the best because it's a story mode. The story, I believe it's of the rat and the years that you have to outdo him and beat him. And it's a beautiful, gorgeous game. And it's a game that I have the collector's edition of. I have all the expansions for. And I just absolutely love this game. It stands out. And I think it's just a fantastic experience. If you haven't had the chance to play Everdell by yourself, give it a shot. You're really going to like it. Especially if you like work replacement games and you don't have the people around you to play. It really works fantastic solo. It really, really does. And finally, I have to add these next two games, and I think you know what they are. Warhammer Quest, every incarnation of it, even Blackstone Fortress, if you want to throw in there. These are all games that play masterfully with another person. And Warhammer Quest has to be one of my favorite games of all time. My passion for that game is through the roof, and I really feel that it is a tremendous experience that if you have the means to do it. And I'm hoping that the Cursed City brings back to you what I feel for the 95 version. I really do. I hope it brings some of that magic to a younger generation. And that's the thing that gets me. It's not that, oh, you're not reprinting the 95 edition. It's, I want you guys to feel that magic without having to go to eBay and pay, $1,000 for it, or ridiculous prices for an out of print game. And I really hope that Cursed City does that. But as far as a solo experience, you've seen me do it here on the channel. It is a passion that I have. Check out Guerrilla Games, Guerrilla Miniature Games. He is another one that is very passionate about that game and plays it and does a fantastic job with it. Another game that I, from Games Workshop, of course, is Space Hulk. I love playing Space Hulk solo. Now, I cry this every time I talk about Space Hulk. Games Workshop, please. Please. Can we have some expansions for Space Hulk? Can we please just get some expansions for Space Hulk? Can we have Deathwing? Can we have anything? Can we have more material from you guys? It's one of the best, one of your most historic games. You come out with it every couple of years and sell it around Christmas time. And it sells out. Good luck finding one. But you never come out with any expansions for it. I really feel that if you did, it would not stay in stock. So I hope you hear this one day, because I'm going to make a video about it now that I thought about it. See, this is where these ideas come from. So there you go. Multiplayer games that I feel are very, very enjoyable if you play them solo. So I hope to hear from you guys. I look forward to hearing what maybe some that I didn't bring up, how you feel that are multiplayer games that you play solo and get the same passion and enjoyment from. And that's what it's all about, is being dragged into the theme of a fantastic experience and enjoying an afternoon and forgetting about the world for a little bit. That's the beauty of gaming. That's something that is very, very special. So, without further ado, my dear friends, thank you so much for watching this, and until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.